You see, you and I act out who we believe ourselves to be. Our actions and our behavior stem from who we subconsciously believe ourselves to be. So think about this when you were born. But when you were born, you did not know your first name, and especially not your last name. You did not even know your gender. You had no sense of awareness. You were just conscious. You were aware, but you had no label. There was no label attached. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm male. I'm female. I am. Nothing in regards to your race, your nationality, your last name, your upbringing, whether you were rich or whether you were poor, or whether you were no information. There was no information about any of that. You didn't even know if your dad looked at you. Didn't even know that was considered dad, and the woman who looked at you was your mom. You didn't know any of that. You just existed. You were conscious of your existence. And then as you grew older, you began to learn things. There was programming taking place. So you actually you were fed thoughts about who you are. And so you were told you're a girl, you're a boy. Then you were told things like, you're an American, or you're a Canadian, or you're some European, or you're from Africa, or some other thing, or you are of this race, or of that race. You learned stuff about yourself, and it became part of your identity. So now when you talk about yourself, this is who I am. So even your religious beliefs and your political persuasion is all part of how you have found to be your identity over the years. And all of it is rooted in thoughts. It's rooted in beliefs. It's rooted in concept, a mental concept in your mind about who you are. But I'm going back to the same question: is that really who you are? So because of this programming that has taken place, I said we act out who we believe ourselves to be. Now, on the surface level, we have an idea who we are. For example, I know my name is David Youngren, and I know a lot about myself. Like I'm fairly tall, 6'5", and I have this information about myself. But on a deeper level, there's also subconscious perception I have about myself, because we have all gone through, and you have gone through this, you have gone through experiences in your life, maybe even traumas, and at least to various degrees or another. We've all gone through different traumas. We have learned different things, and all of it has been scrambled together in our long-term memory or in our subconscious. And the traumas and the experiences that we had, not only did the incident itself get scrambled together in our subconscious, in our long-term memory, but also the feeling associated with that experience. So for example, if you had a very traumatic experience when you were young, when you actually bring that memory into your short-term memory and you bring it back to consciousness again, what you will find is the same emotion that was there originally is still there. So it brings back the same emotions that you had before. And so all of that, as I said, has been scrambled into your subconscious, and that has now left you wounded and fearful. And as I suggest in my book, it has left you with this feeling that I'm not enough the way I am. And as I said, you have this subconscious doubts about who you are. It's all related to thoughts, but is that who you are? Is that really your true essence?